A good day to you, and thanks so much for joining us. For SIDECAR, I'm PK along with Dr. Nathan Unruh. I'm going to talk about a term that can be overused, I think, at times, but yet it's a reality in all of our lives, or can be if we don't really take some steps to prevent it, and that's the reality of burnout.
It's a big subject. Throw a frog into boiling hot water, it can jump out, but you put a frog in cool water and you turn it up a degree at a time, and all of a sudden that frog doesn't even know it's being cooked, but then it's cooked. I think burnout's the same way. And burnout has become a very well-chronicled psychological issue for many in the business world and also just personally. If you feel you may be experiencing serious chronic burnout, we encourage you to seek professional care. However, if you experience the more common occasional feelings of burnout, let's examine this together. The scientific definition of burnout is the reduction of a fuel or substance to nothing through use or combustion. A fire burns out when it has completely run out of fuel. We as humans are no different. From a biological standpoint, our bodies will burn out if not given ample fuel to power us through the day. In our working lives, it's important that we combat burnout by consuming the proper fuel. As doctors and techs, we are given the sacred trust of taking care of patients. While possessing this sacred trust is an awesome responsibility, if not handled correctly, it can quickly become a negative drain. To meet the needs of others, we must make sure we take care of our needs first. A battery cannot give off what it does not have. And this is important to remember, is that when we come into our four walls, it's not the place to get our needs met, but we do need to make sure we are meeting our own needs. And every one of us have different needs based upon our own personalities and our own behavioral types. So for some of us, we need to make sure we're getting enough sleep or more sleep. Some of us, we need to make sure that we're getting those workouts in. All of us need to get more water intake. All of us need to make sure that we're getting better foods. All of us need to make sure that we're looking at our relationships that are potentially toxic, because all of those things can beat us down. So here are several steps you can take to combat burnout. First, increase your fuel intake. We have a system at SIDECAR called the rejuvenation system, and it exists to serve this very purpose. It's important to schedule trips and vacations before you feel you need one. We found that if you're in the office thinking you need a vacation, it's too late. And these are short little hits. These aren't week or 2 week long. So it's a specific system so it doesn't cause your practice to lose momentum. Secondly, decrease the negativity. Any negative sources of energy in your life will contribute to the feeling of burnout. The surroundings and energy you expose yourself to outside of work need to be positive. Taking in negative energy is the same as eating empty calories. You won't end up satisfying your hunger over the long run. It's going to have a severe detrimental effects on your health. If you are taking in the proper amount of good, healthy fuel, it's going to be impossible for you to experience burnout.